Well, I finally got it finished. Here's the finished product. I am coming down the stairs, and over on this wall is where I had, like I said, my dad's kind of things in there, and I kind of cleaned that out and condensed them and put them on the top shelf. And I've got that bottom shelf I'm going to save for something, not sure what. Over here, got my little desk all cleaned up and kept the flowers. I put my picture back up that I love. I love that. Over here is my little storage baskets that makes into a little ironing board. And I've got my iron stored right in here. Here is my sewing machine table. Go around to the other side. Here are my shelves. I ended up stacking those pretty high, rearranged some of those bins on the left that I had and in my other Ikea shelf, and put them over here. On top, as you can see, I've got my heat press, my cinch, my Xyron, my laminator, and my Big Kick, Sizzix Big Kick. Got my Joy, all those things there. Condensed my paper to those three shelves. I love, love, love it. Here are all my other little things over here. Put my printer on this table, and I've got my paper and these shelves right here. And there is a little roller cart. I just love this little roller cart. This is what I keep my computer on. Let me get this a little smaller here. Maybe. There we go. There's my little computer cart. And I can wheel this over to when I'm working on it. And I can move it back over here when I'm not working on it. And underneath, I went through all my ribbon and kind of destashed with that. Got my drawers over here, my Ikea drawers. And I've got my tools in there. Got all my adhesives in there. And here I've got miscellaneous things that I use when I'm crafting. Down here, I've got my Canon selfie little film developer, picture developer. There we go. And down here, I've got all my little jimmies in that drawer. And on the side here, I've got my little score pad and my little pads that go into my Cricut. So when I'm using my Cricut, I can just get to all my mats very easily right there. Over here is my Empress, and it's also on a rolling cart, so I can just pull that over whenever I need it. And in this cart, I also have some ribbon. I have an empty shelf on the bottom. Look at that. In here, I have my foil press. This is my scrap bin. I did go through it a little bit, but it probably doesn't look like it, but it's kind of the way I keep it. I just keep all of my little, like glitter papers and my foil papers in there, even just the littlest pieces. Because if you just need an embellishment, it doesn't need to be very big. Down here, I have some of my sewing items in that basket. There's my machine. Here's my little desk with my paper cutter. I've got it cleaned out and got my buttons and different embellishments in those little boxes. There are my little cleaning supplies. And over in these Ikea drawers, here I've got my scissors and things like that for sewing. My pens, some of my tapes, just sewing notions. Here I've got my bobbin winder, and for my other machine, I've got the foot pad and all the cords for that. And here, got some measuring things, zippers, some spray adhesive, Oh, goodness. Oh, another empty drawer. I like that. Wow, I don't get many empty drawers around here. Let's see. Here, this is where I kind of keep my notebooks and things for planning. Here are my some of my score tapes and my little foam squares. Oh, goodness. Down here are cards. Oh, goodness. And now, let's see. And in these little baskets, all these little cubby tub baskets you see, or whatever you want to call them, I have gone through every one of those, destashed, gotten rid of stuff, and I'm so much happier to have it all organized. So exciting. And those of you who have done that this year, I know you know the feeling, right? These are paints and things. These are my embossing things. Down there are my glue guns, papers. Those are like ribbons, bows, things for wrapping. Oh, an empty one. Yay. And these are like my silk flowers and things for embellishments. These are all notebooks, things that need to be crafted. And here, I know that's jewelry. Down there, it's like miscellaneous, like ink pens and things. And down below is where I keep like my cleaning cloths and things like that. This is my workspace area. And it's so nice to have that all cleaned out. On the other side, it's my granddaughter's area. Over here, I had her go through my pens and find the ones that actually do still work. And we kept those and destashed all the others. Then over here is her side. We keep a few things there that we share. And there are some little, my little utensils that I use. There's my Cricut maker right there. There's my TV space, and if you notice the floor, you can see the floor. I did get rid of my little corner shelf there and my little corner shelf there. I went through all those drawers. I have an empty drawer at the bottom. Now, if you can see behind the TV, you can see that I have not gotten to that space yet. And reason being, it's all Christmas things to make for home decorations, and I might just do a few of those for next year before I put all that away. I'm not sure. Over here, got this all cleaned out. This basket is full of shred and wrapping paper and tissue paper. And down here, this little storage bin is that's where I keep some fabric for sewing. Over here, I've got my paperweight paper. I've got pattern cardstock, but on top there are some letter sheets. I'm going to get my granddaughter. Over here I've got white cardstock, black cardstock, cream cardstock, and here's a lot of fabric. This little basket is where I'm keeping a lot of little projects that I've made or received that, you know, I can use as an inspiration if I want to make something. Few little things I've made. This is a little mouse that my mother made. She made this little mouse. It's so cute. And I'm trying to think how many years ago that was, Mama. Lots of years ago, and then I made the clothes for it. So cute. Then over here, I have my little plant I moved. Got all these boxes. These all have from vinyl to trim to rickrack to faux leather, just different things. Up here are my little things that I can use for my embellishments or whatever I'm needing. Then we go on down. This is Christmas paper. This to this, there's a little fall paper right in here. Then on down, that's Christmas paper. Then the next cubby is my granddaughter's. It's got some Valentine's stuff. Then I have more paper on the bottom. Most of all of this is Anna Griffin going through this shelf, and this shelf, and this shelf, and this shelf. If you move on up, there's Real Magic. It can make cloth stiff. It feels like paper, so you can actually craft it. And then on top of my shelves are, this is the Christmas section here, Christmas cards and embellishments. Then over here it's different card kits, birthday card kits, and some of my newer card kits on the end. And coming down here, these are my more themed papers I keep there. These are just kind of extra papers and cardstock. My beads and jewelry on this and this shelf. In here, stickers and some of my charms and beads. Over here, looks like I've got more stickers and some embossing folders. In the back here, I've got some notebooks that need to be crafted, and just kind of got some little, they're actually napkin holders, but sometimes, you know, when you're working, you might need a place to put some of the pieces to your project, and they fit in there, and I like to do that with that. Down here is just some of my tools, adhesives, different kinds of glues that I might use. And down below is mostly gonna be fabric, and I think there are some flowers in there. And over here, some of this isn't really crafting. I've got some pictures in here of different things. And yeah, I think that just about covers it. I am so excited to get this all put together, and I'm ready to start crafting. So thank you for following me for this little kind of craft room organization video and destashing video. Happy crafting to all of you, and until next time, bye-bye.